Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Ninja from Above. Today we're going to be playing Dear Esther. The Landmark Edition. The reason I downloaded this game off of Twitch with the Twitch Prime rewards is because it looks graphically inclined, but yet I have no idea what this game is about. So what we're about to roll into, I couldn't tell you. It just looks wonderfully.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
It just looks so freaking nice, doesn't it? Is this a horror game? I guess I should have probably found that out beforehand. Two routes. One goes down, one goes up. We're going up. It just looks so wonderfully made. Is the whole reason I downloaded it. I don't even know what it's about. I'll be honest with you, I have not even a lick of a clue. But now that I'm playing it, I feel like it's kind of eerie. Maybe some horror? I think I was supposed to go down this way. You can't run, can't jump. You can only slowly walk across the Great Plains, but the way they made this mountain, it looks so surreal. It's so good looking. Like, everything's got detail. Now, yeah, obviously this is made a few years ago, so the graphics aren't as good as they could be with the, textures and everything at a higher level at this point. But
those islands in the distance, I am sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
But anywho, it just looks so good. So good. What is this? Just looks so good. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. No, it really does look good.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
So wait, I'm starting to get confused because I don't know what's going on. Do we go out to the ocean, or? Can we? We can go. Oh, never mind. There's a steep drop, and I believe we're dead. Okay, so I think that I'm supposed to go back the way that I came from, which sounds absolutely ridiculous and dumb, but as dumb and ridiculous as that sounds, I think that's what we have to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do it. Now, the game is, how do I put this? The game is slow. It's very, very slow, but there's a story there. I mean, I can't say it's a great story. It's more of an intellectual conversation than a story. And it's not even
by the weak afternoon sunlight. He
it's
landed
not
on the
even an
south
intellectual
side of the
conversation.
island,
It's
followed
an
the path
intellectual
to the bay
narrative.
and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Other than that, the environment looks amazing. The way you play is very smooth. Gameplay mechanic wise, it's very
Was
smooth.
dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice. They cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this: to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
They could. They very well could have. That'd actually be really interesting to see. Imagine people on the stones that were passing, they
Dear
just
Esther, I met Paul.
write scriptures.
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why, asked the farmers. Why, asked Jacobson. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
I am super duper lost at this point. Hold on. Let me get my bearings back here. I will not lie to you guys. This is like the 4th Let's Play I made tonight. I'm getting so tired. So tired. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Getting really, really, really super duper tired. Where is the way out? I'm just keep like looking for stuff, seeing if I can pick anything up, see if I can go anywhere. I feel like I'm stuck. Stuck like Chuck, you know? No offense, Chuck. God, I thought I was tired before I played this game. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. Talk about songs, melodies, and stories putting you to sleep.
I've become convinced I'm not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those.
Alright, so we're walking and, listen, man. There is nothing wrong with this game, okay? A very narrative-driven game. Very beautifully textured. Very well made. It's just quiet. And it's a little boring. It's alright. I was trying to press shift to run. I forgot there is no run. If you're into this, it's cool, man. If you're into this type of game, it's awesome for you. Good on you. But not my cup of tea.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence.
Alright, everybody, thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. Ninja plays Dear Esther. Dude, I mean, I already gave you my thoughts. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content from me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's not like this one.